Hey there, YouTube, back again. Another introductory video. I think I've got my fair share of introductory videos, so this one should go relatively smoothly. Got a new playlist coming out. I'm going to work my way through the chess.com bots. I think that's a good way to try and get a few wins underneath my belt with the easier ones, and then just work my way up to the point where they start crushing me, if they don't start crushing me already. So that's it really, nothing more to say. More practice, uh, because of the time frame or the time constraints aren't going to be there. I have plenty of time to think of my move and explain my thoughts and figure out where I'm going wrong. But yeah, more opportunities to play chess, the better. So I'll jump straight to the first video now. Here we are. We are looking at playing the bots. I think it's going to be one bot per video. So Antonio, definitely not doing 1500. So I did a few of them already before. I say a few, just I think it's the ones that were available before I paid for my subscription. So I got up to Antonio. I beat Antonio, who's a 1500. It must have been many moons ago because I couldn't imagine beating a 1500 now. So there's plenty to do. The next adaptive bot is Nisha at 900. I'm currently at 700, so that seems a bit strong. I did Martin at 250, Wayne's 250. Okay, so we've got two 250s there, and then it's climbing up. So let me do the 250s, see how I get on until I get up to the 900. So the hardest beginner is 850, and then intermediate is 1000. So I think I'll do all the beginner bots, and then I'll move to Nisha. She can be like the end of beginner level boss before I move on to intermediate, which is 1000. Yeah, 1000 plus. That's going to be interesting. So let's get Wayne. Choose. I will go play as either black or white. I'll let the computer decide. Challenge, no help of any kind. Yeah, why not? In at the deep end. So I'll play the moves that I would have played if I was playing a normal game. Okay. This is, I want to say a Scandi. I normally get crushed. Let's see what I can remember theory-wise. So now I want to get my knights out first and foremost. Is my thinking. Then I want to get the bishops out. So I could play my pawn to d5 because it's protected twice. Oh, actually, and then it's attacked twice. Let's just get our dark squared bishop out somewhere sensible. Assuming that's sensible. He moves his rook. I'm not going to read too much into that. Now, do I castle straight away or do I release the bishop? Let's get the bishop somewhat involved. Okay. As far as I remember, I move back because I can then... Oh, okay. Interesting. So we get an escape square for the bishop. Or do we? No, we don't, because the bishop would... If I have to take back the bishop, that releases the rook. So maybe I'll just move my bishop to safety. That might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, he's just playing crazy moves now. So let's get the other bishop out. Oh, his pawn is hanging. Do I just take the material? We can, because we can always go back afterwards if need be. Okay, now it looks like my bishop could be under attack at some point if I'm not careful. If he pushes his b pawn down 2, I could still get attacked. But that's fine, I took that risk already. So let's castle. Let's just be sensible. Let's not do anything crazy. Oh no, I want to get my bishop out. Where to take the bishop? That is a good question. Where to bring my bishop out to? I'll take him there. That's where I would normally put him. I really want to get my bishop out of trouble. It's really upsetting me having it there. Now do I castle? Just to be safe, I guess. Okay, I can live with that. I'm going to move my bishop back to create an attack on the f2 square, and if he takes the bishop, then that was always going to happen anyway. And then I can... Okay. So my plan was to... It's like a fried liver type thing. And I think it works. It does not. Well, I can take the queen, at least, for my troubles. Poor calculations all round by the looks of it. Take back. I can see myself getting absolutely trounced in the later. Why do you not take my knight? Oh, it's one of those levels, isn't it? So I can protect the knight with my bishop and deliver a check. Okay, I can live with that. Now's a good time to take that knight. See, you normally would have taken the knight with the king, I imagine. So let's push. Put some pressure on this. Knight. Free of charge. Now I've got some open files at last. So should I do that with the queen? No, if I use the rook, I can always use the queen diagonally somewhere. Speak of the devil. Here. And then I can take, I imagine, to make things slightly easier. And then we go, do we take the rook or do we check with the queen? Let's take the rook just to make our lives easier. And then I feel like I'm making it a lot more difficult than I need to. That's the vibe I'm getting. It really is. So I'm thinking if I check with the rook. I did not see that. So the queen can go. Is there anywhere the queen can go to deliver checkmate? I don't even know if that's possible yet. I'm thinking e4. Then obviously the king can go to g2. Wow, how am I making it this difficult? I have no idea. I really have no idea. Discovered, check. And then hopefully get slightly closer to a winning position. I have no faith in any of this. Am I just making it more difficult than it needs to be? I can see my queen getting taken by that bishop if I'm not careful. I really, really can. Crikey. This is painful. Finally. That was so drawn out. How did I do so badly? I did not deserve to win that at all. One mistake, one blunder. Let's have a look at the report. Let's take a look. I really am bad at this game. I really am terrible. Even with all the time in the world, I still managed to play badly. And I managed to blunder. Let's have a little look at the analysis. What did I miss? That looks all my book moves. Okay. Getting the knights out, that's fine with me. 9 times out of 10 I'm going to put my bishop there. I don't have a theory behind putting it as a fianchetto. Oh yeah, the fried liver was there early doors. Didn't see that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess if I took the pawn and he took the bishop, I would have taken him with the D pawn, which would have opened up the queen. Wasn't going to see that in a million years. That free pawn was there forever and a day. Finally. Really? Oh, yeah. Could have attacked the knight on the other side of the board. Bit harsh to say it was a blunder. That's a bit strong. But yeah, I guess. What should I have done instead of castling? I should have sacrificed my knight. Well, it would have brought the king out in the open, I guess. And I could have got busy with my queen. But I'm not in the habit of sacrificing knights just yet. And the other mistake, yeah, they really wanted that queen out, and that would have been a fine and dandy move. But once the queen goes there and he pushes the pawn down to g3, what am I doing at that point? Let's have a look. See if it will tell me. g3, oh yeah, and then what? Oh, what is it with this? That's actually a good move, I think. Yeah, he takes with that piece, then what? Oh, I still get to take that knight. Fair, few principles worth keeping in mind, but a lot of things I didn't see. I'm going to struggle in this beginner section. I can see that already. But it is what it is. I always say it. A win's a win. Plenty, and I mean plenty to learn. And plenty I got wrong. But until the next bot, see you next time.